Anglers Extra.
Back on the Anglers Extra pregame show, Josh Schaefer joined by manager Tom Holliday for the first of today's two manager shows as the Anglers look to clinch a series win today with a victory over the Harwich Mariners here at Whitehouse Field. Coach, thanks for joining us.
We're doing two shows today?
No. We're doing one with their coaches.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to do it with one of their assistant coaches today.
Do it up good.
Yesterday with Angler, today with an assistant coach. So, Coach, you guys have had success against this team in the regular season. You guys won last night, 7 games, 7 wins in total. But I know this is something that you've tried to, erase out of your memory, just moving on to the playoffs. But what do you have to do to replicate last night's results here today? Well,
we're going to have to outscore them. And, we've played really good on this ballpark. I mean, this field's nice, kind of like turns you on, when you come in here. And every now and then you got to look for a little lift. Red Bull's good. Coke is not good. Candy bars are average, but
what about your coffee?
The coffee's always good, but this is a 6:30 start, so I try not to do that so I can sleep at night. But bottom line is that we're going to go out and Manoah's going to pitch. We're going to try to play defense behind him because he could give us 7 innings and give us a chance to win the series, and that's what it is. I mean, we haven't lost respect for this team. Last night it was a good ball game early, and we had to do what we do better than anybody, hit home runs, to kind of blow it open. And we got to hang around till we get the big one tonight. And they're starting a left-hander, which have given us trouble all year. And, I'm going to play a couple of lefties tonight against the lefty because I think they've earned that opportunity. So, we got to do what we do. We got to score, and I'll pitch them.
You've preached all season long, especially on our manager shows, that scoring that first run of the ball game is so important. Last night surrendered the first run, but bounced right back to 2-run homer for Kyle McKen. And from then on, it was pretty much the Austin Bergner show. Retired 13 consecutive batters after that first run across the plate. What can you tell us about his performance last night?
Well, Bergie was good, and yet he's been better. He gave up the first run, and I don't know if you felt it, but for 2 or 3 innings, it felt odd. We were coming from behind at home. And again, the reason you like to score early, they scored early. They had the edge on us, and we beat the odds. We beat that 74% of the time, the guy that scores first. So a quiet little game win right there, aside from the score. And again, we're on the road. We get to hit first. I'd love to come out and score early. And you'll see, inside the batting order, we're going to go at him right off the bat with Torque in the 2-hole and English in the 4-hole and see if we can't get that thing. And then sit back and play defense. And I thought one thing that went unmentioned last night about that ball game is our bullpen is pretty good, and it's a rebuilt bullpen. And Cookies spent time with their heads on not letting the game get too big. And the way Martin came out and pitched last night, I mean, that was really interesting. And it kept us from using Belge last night. And whether you know it or not, I mean, that gives you a chance if we have to play Game 3 to have Belge and English both, based on how well, Manoah goes tonight. And so, again, looking for another performance out of our bullpen like that, we may have a chance to win the whole thing.
Well, Coach, as always, thanks so much for joining us, and good luck today against the Harwich Mariners.
I'll take your luck. Your luck is good, and we're just not – our winning record on the road doesn't exist, so we're just going to keep pecking away at it.
0-0 on the road here in the postseason.
Okay, good idea.
Now, really quickly, other than Veterans Field, this is one of your favorite fields in the Cape League, correct?
Absolutely, it is. And it's just it's the ambiance, It's like the hitting background's really good, green trees, and their music's really good. And, our guys really get comfortable here. And things just don't get to be too big when we come over here and play, so let's keep it that way.
Well, Cooper Boardman actually really likes this field as well. We'll send it back to him as the Anglers Extra pregame show continues.